Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm ready to plan for a calm week, at least in my planner. You know, there are so many great new sticker books coming out all of the time, but don't forget to use the ones that are in your stash. I am going to use Plant Babe this week from Love Posh. It is one that I haven't gotten to use hardly at all. You can see almost all of the stickers are just still there. And so I'm going to use it this week to plan the week of May 15th through the 21st. I am going to try to plan a calm, kind of zen-ish spread, even though it promises to be, you know, another crazy week. So I will link everything that I use down in the description box below. Don't forget, when you do shop Live Love Posh, you can use code SCRAPPY10 to save 10% on your order. All right, let's go. It's always fun to go through your sticker stash and find those books that you just haven't gotten to use yet. As part of my job, I do go through a lot of sticker books. I love seeing all the new sticker books. I get very excited about the new sticker books, but it's also fun to kind of rediscover some that you haven't used in a while. And that's how I feel about this Plant Babe sticker book. Plants, usually not my thing. If you've been hanging around a long time, you know that I am not great at gardening. I'm not great at indoor plants. I'm not great at plants. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy them. I just am not great at keeping them alive. So I just celebrate them in my planner and pretend like I'm an awesome plant mom, even if I'm actually not too great at it. I'm actually planning ahead. This is the week that I come back from a vacation with my husband, and I know that it's going to be one of those times where you kind of hit the ground running after what I hope is going to be a lovely vacation. I know we're going to hit the ground running. There's going to be lots of activities. The end of school kind of craziness is going to be going on. My kids go to school all the way well into June, so we're not quite at the end of school, but it all gears up in May. So I wanted to get my planner set up in advance so that when I came back, I would be ready to go, ready to fill it out, and I wouldn't have to worry about getting it decorated or anything like that. I also had a lot of fun going through my washi tape stash to find some colors that I could pull out that I wouldn't normally pull out. And I know this like green, this rich green and this orange might not be typical colors for the month of May, but I loved the almost Southwest-ish feel that was coming from the mix of the feathers in this particular sticker set, and I liked the whole vibe. I loved the cactus that were in there. I liked it all, and so I wanted to bring out those rich warm colors, even if it maybe is not like spring florals. I like the different twist on those colors, and sometimes I like to use colors that are a little bit more unexpected. So I went through the Live Love Posh sticker books. This sticker book does not have the functional boxes that go with the colors of the stickers in it. It's all decorative, and I didn't have any other Live Love Posh boxes that maybe complemented these. So I ended up going with Mojo Jojo's neutral boxes, and I like this dark gray paired with it. It feels like it has enough weight to kind of hold its own, but it also matches well with the stickers. I thought black would be a little too harsh. I was thinking that maybe I would use the light gray, but it didn't hold up quite enough. So the dark gray was a good compromise. And what I'm doing is basically using the washi tape to bring the spread together a little bit more than just the stickers. So every time I have a little cluster of stickers, I'm going to use washi tape at the base of it to kind of bring the whole idea together. And I think it works really well to move the colors around the page to bring out the richness in the colors as well. When I am planning ahead, I always have my calendar pulled out next to me. So in this case, I'm looking at my monthly calendar. It's just off camera, so I can see what is supposed to be happening this week. I like to leave room in my spreads for the unexpected. I have boxes for the schedule, the things that are supposed to happen that week, but then you always want to leave some space for the unexpected. You never know what's going to pop up, extra doctor's appointments, you know, extra meetings that might come up. So I leave a little bit of space. I don't completely completely fill the spread, but I do go ahead and put boxes on days that I know are going to be busy. I put down specific boxes for practices or games or things I already know that are on the schedule. And if we have a lot of things, then I tend to use a larger box. So for instance, on that Thursday, we are going to have a lot. So you'll see me add another box here in a little bit. Once I get a few of the basic boxes down, then I start to add a few more decorative elements. I know I'm going to want something over here on the left side because it was so heavy all the way to the left. I need a little balance, some sort of cluster of some sort. So we're going to add, again, some more washi tape just to bring all that together, and then we'll just nestle this gorgeous plant. You'll be able to write. I had trouble. It kind of stuck on me and then ta-da, tore it. That happens. That happens to you guys, right? Like, how many times do you tear stickers when you're putting them down? I think I tear a sticker on every planner spread that I make. Like, it's definitely only a handful of times that I've never torn a sticker. Let me know in the comments. Are you like me? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little harsh with my stickers. But they almost always tear, but they tend to go back well. So it's not, I don't really worry about it. In the end, you guys, it's just stickers. It's stickers and paper. So don't worry about tearing. Don't let it ruin your day or your planner spread. Just stick them down and put them back together. All right, filling in a few of the functional boxes again. I'm a little bit concerned with the top row. Like, I'm not really liking what the top row is looking like with all of those boxes. I can't help when our activities are. Like, I don't design my planner spreads to be artistically balanced per se, because we have lots of kids and lots of activities going on. So I can't always plan around that, but I do try my best to work within what we have and kind of balance it out. So I think what I'm going to do, because I have this like kind of weird line going across the top, I'm going to add a little bit more decoration in the top right, because I feel like it might need a little something else over there, and I need to change the height of some of those boxes. So see how all of the top row, the boxes are kind of low? Adding this one breaks that up ever so slightly, and then adding a few decorative elements in the top right will help that as well. The other thing it will do if I add that decorative element in the top right is give me a fifth cluster. And I like to think in groups, like in odd number groups, like 3s or 5s. So I have a cluster in the top left and bottom left, in the middle, bottom right, and then we'll do one in the top right. That balances the spread out. I have that double box on the weekend, so I have tons of writing room on the weekend, so I don't really have to worry about filling in this box. Like, it's not going to be a big deal. Tons of places to write and fill in activities and tasks and things like that. So doing that helped me break up some of the lines that were starting to form in the upper section that I wasn't really liking very much. All right, I'm going to fill in just a few more little decorative stickers just to add a little bit of flair to some of the boxes. I like when the stickers overlap the boxes and break up the lines. So you can see how I'm just going to cover up the corner of that box. I'm going to do the same thing with this feather. It also is nice to vary the size of the stickers. I have a lot of large decorative stickers on the page, so adding in a few of these smaller ones I think looks pretty nice. The other thing I need to do is add bullet points. And in this case, I'm going to use a bullet point pen. I believe a bullet point stencil, sorry. The pen I think is from Erin Condren. It's a double tip pen and it's in this like dusty rose color, which goes really well. My stencil needs to be clean though. There was definitely some black ink left on it. So I had a little bit of issue with the black ink bleeding. No big deal. It's my personal planner. I don't mind. It's going to end up a little bit messy anyway because I'm going to write all over it. I'm going to add all the tasks, but having these bullet points in this color brings in that dusty pink color that is in the stickers and kind of completes that Southwest combo of the pinks and the oranges and the teals. I think that kind of brings it all together. So I'm going to use that across the page and then it's pretty much going to be done. The other thing I'm going to do, I love this particular chisel tip pen because it kind of is going to work like a highlighter. And I'll show you that in a minute, but I'm going to add a little bit of color to these boxes to give them a little bit of depth and just add a little bit more of this dusty pink color because I ended up really liking it in the end. Let me know, are you a bullet point person or do you like your checklist? Which one do you like? I kind of go back and forth. I love a good checklist sticker. I didn't have any that would go well with this particular spread, so I ended up going with the bullet points that I could color in on my own, but I change it up. I don't know that I have one preference over another. I just like to change it up depending on what the spread calls for. Once I add the marker detail in on a few of these boxes, that is going to be it for this planner spread. I just want to encourage you, head into your stash, find those books that you love that maybe you haven't gotten a chance to use yet, and use them this week. Have fun playing in your planner using those stickers that you love. As always, I will link everything that I ended up using down below. Don't forget, if you do want to shop Live Love Posh, you can always use the code SCRAPPY10 to save 10% on your order, and I will have an affiliate link down in the description box below. All right, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon community. It is a fun place to be. We're having a fabulous month in the month of May, playing with mixed media and having a great time. So if you want to join us, you can find the link for that in the description box below as well. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.